Hey everybody, it's Tracy, and I wanted to touch upon affiliate marketing in crypto. I've talked about it a little bit in the past. I've talked about like influencer marketing in crypto, and we've seen how that has gone sideways, especially as it relates to ICOs. And just the other day, you saw an SEC enforcement settlement come out regarding Titan, which was like a fintech-driven crypto fund. And what was lost in sort of like the press release is like how this actually happened. And so the general premise of the SEC's enforcement action against Titan was the fact that they were promising 2,700% returns, which is by all accounts insane, even at the height of crypto. But the problem was, right, is that Titan, yes, had some illusory statements in their own marketing, but also relied on affiliate networks, right? And the ultimate reality is this: affiliates, whether it's for signing up people to a platform, buying tokens, investing in a fund, downloading an app or a wallet, there's a million ways you can utilize affiliate networks. And I'm not dragging on them because I think it's important. But the ultimate takeaway, right, and obviously the settlement doesn't necessarily set the precedent, but you can find it in other areas, especially like Forex, right? And if you look at the FTC, which really governs that, right, and less so like the CFTC, because you see it in Forex and commodities all the time, not so much in securities. But I digress. Affiliate marketing is very valuable, but you have to understand you are still, as like the ultimate promoter or platform manager, whatever it is, you are responsible for what they say, right? Like you can draw any level of independent contractor arrangement or agreement and say, put anything up there, but to manage that, right, can be very difficult because, especially like an affiliate network, they're sort of the conduit to the network themselves. And so you have no control over Joe Blow, who's an affiliate with some random website and promoting whatever you're doing. In the context of crypto, right, and you see it, affiliate marketing is huge in nutraceuticals and all sorts of other things. It's not as deleterious and it doesn't have to be as risky or managed as much as in crypto because of the state of crypto regulation. You have situations where maybe you're selling a token or your fund and you don't know what you are, right? Like you could sell a token and say, well, it's a utility token, fine, blah, blah, blah. And if that's a security, and you could still use an affiliate marketing group or network, but you still have to provide the proper disclosures. And they have to provide the proper disclosures. And like as in the case of Titan, it has to be in line with what your offering documents say, if you even have them, but you don't know. And like Titan, right, didn't really even know what it was in terms of a fund. Yes, it's crypto, so dealt in Bitcoin, but then does that mean we have to register as an investment company? Or are we on the CFTC commodity side and we have to do that? Which require different disclosures, right? And again, if somebody that you don't even know is way down line fails to provide that disclosure, or has your materials but decides, well, hell, I'm going to sell a lot more if I just sort of double this number, which a lot of them are, and they're smart and they'll do, that the onus can still fall on you. And that's different than, again, the gas station boner pills, right? You can't necessarily fall into that. But when you're dealing with a lot of these securities, you can be held responsible as the ultimate promoter, right? As the owner of the platform and whatever it is, because of the nature of what you're selling, right? Go back to it, and it's downloads are one thing, right? Selling of fund interests or tokens of any nature are a completely different animal, right? And you have to be very careful, and a contract with an affiliate network, no matter how well written, right, can still place you in some degree of peril because that link will always come back to you, right? Is it a good idea? I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but the affiliate network that you work with has to be well managed, and you have to have the capability as the ultimate promoter to sort of oversee and govern what's being disseminated and said. And I'm not talking about some random tweet that one guy does. I'm talking about like sending documents, putting it on our website, press releases, the whole 9 yards, right? Something small won't trigger anything, but it's still something to be avoided. Influencer marketing, a lot different, right? You can see what they're doing, you can tell them, they'll post exactly. Affiliates, you lose control. And that contract that you have with them, especially the way that most affiliate networks will give you the contract, I've read a lot of them, they're not protecting you. They're actually shifting the blame to you. And it doesn't even matter, because even if you shifted the blame to them on the contract, the liability, a regulator can see right through that and go, well, ultimately, they're responsible because they're the ones selling it. That's my take, just sort of like an update on some past videos I did. So if you have any questions, affiliate marketing, crypto, the whole 9 yards, definitely hit me up, Adam at adamtracy.io, and I'll talk to you next time. Cheers.